Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you guys are able to join me here today. We are going to be taking a look at the month of April. This is going to be the happiness and success reading here for the month of April. Happiness and success tend to run hand in hand. When we feel happy, we feel successful, and vice versa. And this will be, everything for this month that affects your happiness and affects your success. If you are new or if you've been here a while, I want to say hello and welcome. I'm really happy that you're able to join me here today. The way I do readings is I do a little tarot, I do a little oracle, but I also interact with my spirit board. It's another way for me to connect and to focus in. I do have some neurological issues, and sometimes I have tremors, and sometimes I have trouble recognizing. My brain doesn't always recognize my own arms, hands, legs, and feet. I have started shuffling off camera because of those incidents. I try to avoid having that happen and me having a meltdown on camera. Also, you may notice I am talking a little bit different. I have had all my teeth removed, so it's been a little bit learning how to re-talk. So those are just a few quick things that I like to throw out there. This reading is for the general collective, you guys. It is for every single one of us, and because there are so many of us, not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay if it doesn't. If it doesn't feel right and work for you, just set it aside for someone else. And make sure you're listening to your intuition, and try to keep an open heart, open mind, and open ears, because sometimes a message comes through and it may not feel totally right, but it doesn't feel totally wrong either. And in those instances, it usually means that there are still events happening behind the scenes that need to unfold. So even if it doesn't make complete sense now, it may make more sense later on as those events unfold. And even though this is an April monthly reading, I still consider it a timeless reading because I believe in divine timing. So if Spirit brings you across this reading in May, it's more than likely that there's a message for you here, you guys. So that's why I always say to try to keep an open heart, open mind, open ears, so that you can really listen and hear the truth coming in and the messages that are meant for you. So all right, we're going to dive on in here. Our first card is going to come from my favorite deck, the Crystal Visions Tarot. And I'm showcasing this Ten of Cups here, because Ten of Cups is all about joy, peace, fulfillment, happiness, and family. It's everything that started with the Two of Cups. As they decided to become one, and they're working together, they're grinding together, they're building family, and it's long lasting, you guys. This is the perfect blending of love and friendship, and it is the card of happily ever afters, and that's something that we all tend to want, even though it can look extremely different from one person to the next, and that's perfectly okay. Your journey is special and unique to you. This is your trip around the sun, and it's up to you what you want to do with it. So this is all about pure abundance and unlimited blessings, and that is something that I wish for each and every single one of you for this month of April, or whenever it is that you happen to come across this reading. All right, next up we are going to get a few cards from the Answer is Simple Oracle deck. And up first we have Let Go and Flow. It's a number 27, which can break down into an 8 for those who may be seeing numbers on repeat, and go and Google these angel numbers and their meanings depending on how you're seeing them come through. You know, you guys, when we let go of the outcome and we get out of our own way, you know, we let things flow naturally the way that they are meant to. And, you know, we're not in there beating ourselves up and making ourselves feel small. You know, we look at all this room she has. You know, she is enjoying herself on this swing set. Got a rainbow here for, I always look at it as a promise that, you know, we'll never be over flooded with things, you guys, you know, and the rainbow always comes after the storm, you guys. No matter how big and bad the storm can be, there's always beauty after it ends. You know, it can't rain all the time is something that I'm hearing here, but you know, we have to be willing to open ourselves up and release control, you know, because we're not meant to control everything. You know, it takes trust, believing in our guides and our angels in the universe, that they know what we need and what is best for us. All right, up next, we have Say Thank You, and it is a number 40, which can break down to a number 4. So, you know, when you think about saying thank you and, you know, having that big, grateful, open heart, you guys, that invites so many blessings in. And, you know, greet the day like you would greet your favorite person. You know, think of all the things that you would say to your favorite person and greet your day like that, you know. Inviting in so much positive energy, and, you know, thankful and grateful that I woke up today, I'm breathing today, and no matter what happens, I choose to be happy today, and I see myself as successful already. Sorry, S's are still a little hard for me to say, especially if there's a bunch of them in a row. Ooh, I love this one, you guys. This one says love your body, and it's a 22, and a 22 can break down into another 4 here, so you may want to Google 4, 22, and 44, as well as that number 8. So, you know, this is something that I've struggled with a lot, you guys, and especially with how my health is. You know, I sat in judgment of my body. I have shamed my body, and you know, when I've done that, it's because not necessarily, I may not be finding total fault in it, but when you listen to other people, or if you're caught up in, oh, the magazines say I should be a size 2. Well, I ain't no size 2, y'all. Maybe a 22 like is on this card. But you know what? It's been a year for me of doing everything that I can to get healthy, and part of that is my mindset as well. Instead of looking at my body like, oh, you know, you can't do this, you can't do that, you know, the negative self-talk, I'm falling in love with myself again, or learning to, you know, it's a learning as I go, definitely, and praising my body for all the things that it can do, you know, because I haven't taken the best care of it in my almost 40 years around the sun. So, you know, my body's like, well, we're supposed to be a team, and you've neglected me at times, and, you know, my body's not wrong with that. So, you know, learning to love your body, learning to love who you are is a big step for happiness and success this month of April. And oh my goodness, when you look at this, another 4. So now we have triple 4 coming in here to play as well, you guys. And we have just seen. And you know, again, you guys, maybe I'm feeling some blockage, you know, in the throat chakra a little bit. You know, maybe you've been afraid to sing or to speak your truth, you know, and now's the time when you step back into the spotlight, you guys. You know, you know, lots of orange and red here as well, which makes me also think of the like solar plexus, because there's a lot of yellow. You know, your lower 3 chakras as well, checking in with those, getting yourself grounded, seeing where your inner fire is at, you guys, you know, because it takes a lot of confidence, you know, to not just walk your truth, but talk your truth as well, and vice versa. So, you know, when you're meant to sing, you guys, it's going to be a beautiful, wonderful song, whether you can actually sing or not. So, you know, someone's ears are going to enjoy hearing what it is that you have to say, and belt it out there, honey. That's what I'm hearing there. Belt it out. So, you know, we have 3 4s here, you guys, and 4s are all about stability, structure, and standstill as well, you know, because sometimes we may feel we're at a standstill, you know, in our lives, and, you know, instead of just not doing anything with that time, look at your structure, look at your foundation. You know, this gives you a chance to patch things up, to tear it completely down, build a whole new one, you know, if you want to do that. And it's a chance to gain so much stability, is what I'm hearing here, you guys. And then with 8s, 8s require action, change, and movement. And, you know, you can see she is really moving here. She's in movement, constant movement. She's acting. And, you know, that's what can happen when you open yourself up. All right, you guys, moving on. We're going to get some tea leaf fortune cards here. And up first, we have the chain. Chain of events that will affect your life. So, you know, when you think about it, we're all links on a great big never-ending chain, you know, and a chain of love, you guys, a chain of happiness, a chain of success. You know, you get to decide what your link in the chain looks like. And, you know, once you set these things in motion, it's going to pick up steam. It's going to go out and then find its way back to you. So be mindful and be aware of what it is that you're projecting there. All right, we have the kite showing up here, which says vacation. You know, sometimes we may just need to get out there and go fly a kite like this little girl. I know she's swinging, but, you know, vacations are important, whether they're teeny tiny mini ones, like maybe you only have an hour to do something, you guys. Make the most of that hour, you know, disconnect from social media and rest, you know, do the things that make your heart sing and your soul happy, you know. And once you are vibing in that, you may find that when you go back to the tasks that you were doing, they flow a lot easier, you know, because you're not in that beat down mindset. You know, you're refreshed, you're restored, you're rejuvenated, and you're ready to handle things. So, you know, a vacation doesn't necessarily mean let me take a week and go yada yada yada. You know, take those mini vacations, y'all. Get in where you fit in. All right. Ooh, up next we have the taiga. Grab a taiga by the tail. which says doing something risky and taking a chance. And you know, we kind of talked about that a little bit with the number 8, you know, it being action and change and movement. And you know, when you let go and flow, you know, guys, new opportunities become available to you. And you know, it may be time to let go of that tiger's tail, so you know, you can do something risky, take a chance. And you know, for you it could be singing. You know, I'm feeling that a lot, you know. And another thing is when you are learning to love your body and you're deciding, okay, I do want to move more. You know, maybe you do decide to join a gym or go for walks or something, and to you that may seem risky. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, I'm dangling off a cliff here, you know, in order to be risky, in order for it to be a chance, you know. So make it yours, you guys. It's special and unique to each and every single one of us. We also have the needle and thread showing up here, which says a sincere wish will be granted. And, you know, just like the needle and thread, they keep going, you guys. They keep going. They do their job until it's done. And, you know, whatever it is that is burning from your heart here, you know, send it out with blessings, you all. You know, be grateful, be thankful, you know, when you send it out on its way. And, you know, send out blessings and protection as it goes about and comes back to you as something that Spirit is showing me here, you know, to be grateful and thankful, because that's the energy you're going to end up attracting. Lots of happiness, lots of success here, you guys. It's yours for the taking and it's yours for the making. So, wow, keep that in mind. You know, you're a co-creator of your destiny. You are a divine being. All right, we also have the dragon coming in here, which says beware self-delusion. So, you know, definitely want to be in tune with your star player, you guys. See things for what they really are. You know, if things trigger you, take it as a sign, okay, this is really something that is obviously bothering me that I need to work on, so I don't give the negative side of it the power, you guys. You know, I can picture me, and I'm still like this. Some music comes on and I'm still that little girl with the hairbrush, you know, singing away. Even if, especially right now with my teeth being gone, I can't always carry a tune in a bucket, y'all, but, you know, I sing my heart out. I pour myself into it. And, you know, my granddaddy always used to introduce me like I was coming out on the Grand Ole Opry. Now, I have not made it to the Grand Ole Opry by any means, but, you know, I can still dream, you guys. But know the difference between your dreams and self-delusion is something that I'm hearing here. You know, be aware of your limits, you guys. And you know, if they're true limits, then they're true limits. But if they're not, then you bust right through them, is what I'm hearing here. You know, don't let anything get in your way. And with that 8, I'm kind of seeing the 8 of Wands, I think it is, in my mind's eye, with all the horses. I know it's horses here in the Crystal Visions Tarot deck that I have, you know, the wild horses. And they're not letting anything or anyone get in their way. And, you know, at some point we got to step into that energy, you guys, for ourselves, and know that we know, hey, this is meant for me. Sorry, pal, you ain't getting in my way. You ain't slowing me down. Here I go. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Alright, and now we're going to get some Crystal Wisdom. These are from the Crystal Wisdom mini deck. I like to show the back. This is, and sorry if I butcher some of these, Chrysoprase, which is for nurturing. I open up and allow myself to be nurtured. You know, you guys, just like we were talking about with the let go and let flow. You know, opening yourself up, because when you do, you're going to find you're taken care of. You're going to find that you are being nurtured and well provided, well taken care of, you guys, is what I'm hearing here. You know, your guides and your angels want you to trust and believe and open up. All right. Ooh, I'm probably going to butcher this one. We have orpiment, I guess is what it's called. And this is for success. Hey, hey. Getting a green light here. Well, reddish gold, I guess, is what it looks like. I am successful in all that I do. You guys, take these next 30 days to really implement these affirmations in. You know, change your self-talk into more positive, more abundant, more successful, more happy, nurturing, and confident as well here with the Heliodor. Let me show you the back of that. For confidence. I am confident in all that I do because, you guys, sometimes it takes a whole lot of confidence just to get through the day, let alone a battle. So, if you got it, flaunt it. Oh, somebody says that to somebody all the time. If you got it, flaunt it, honey. You might as well while you still got it. So, all right, our last one here is sunstone, and I absolutely love sunstone. I have a lot of it. For empowerment. I am empowered in all areas of my life. And you guys, you may want to write these down. I'll try to remember to drop them in the description box down below in case you would like to write them down. When I meditate, when I say affirmations, I tend to, shut down, go to my happy space or whatever, and deep breath in, full exhale, and I do that in between. I usually say each one of them 3 times, you guys, and you'll be blown away and amazed by what even doing it 5 minutes, if that's all you have, or 30 days, you guys, oh yeah, big changes, in a small amount of time. So, like I said, you guys, if you do come across this reading in May or June or July, whenever Spirit brings you across it, don't be like, oh, well, that was for April, I missed the boat. Oh, no. You don't miss the boat, you guys. You arrive right on time, right when you're meant to. So, trust and believe in that, you guys. And wow, so much goodness here. I always just want to stay with all of the goodness, but anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please let me know in a comment down below if you did. And please, if you did like this video, please smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button. Give us the old razzle dazzle pizzazzle there. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love and appreciate that so very much. I love seeing growth. I love seeing expansion. I love being able to interact with you guys as I am able to put these videos out. The April monthly for the General Collective, the April Love, and the April Wealth are all out as well. So if you haven't already, go give them a little sneaky peeky and smash the heck out of the thumbs up, leave comments. You guys, I really do love and appreciate each and every single one of you. I want to give a few shout outs. My good friend Kit, girl, I love you so much. And it touched me when I watched your daily reading yesterday and you gave me that beautiful, wonderful shout out. I'm about to cry. I'm a crier, but it's okay. She is Tarot This and That 1111. Amazing reader, beautiful person. My friend Mary at Sunlight Insight Tarot. Again, beautiful reader, amazing person, very caring, very considerate. And another one, I don't know her first name yet, but Love and Light Tarot. She is from Australia. She does lives, as she is able to, where she answers one question, you know, if you have a question, she'll get the answers. And I've had a few done with her. She also does a free, like, 5 to 10 minute reading. And I've had that done with her as well. And y'all, she blew me away. So much information. And she's just a wonderful, beautiful, amazing person, just like all of you. And I'm so glad that you guys are all a part of my tribe. And from the bottom of my heart, you guys, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.